Previously on the dungeon
I need
story.
Issa back, but I won't leave you guys unprotected. Oh jeez, what was your name again?
Bolton.
I didn't used to have a very exciting life, but this is very exciting. We did a lot of murder today.
Ambushes and murder. This doesn't sound like what I signed up for.
So should we go and collect your father first?
Yeah, let's go.
Dennis? What's going on, Dennis? It's not time to go home.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could drop kick you right now.
do it.
And he pushes you.
Both of you are under my protection, and if anyone in here so much as touches a hair on either of their heads, they answer to me.
Quickly, quickly! There's zombies outside! They're coming out of the ground!
It's their time to get a drink.
You hear a gruff, familiar voice. Help! Help! Someone help me! The zombies are gonna get me! It's Lobert from the City Works. It's the weirdest thing. You thought you killed it, and then it just got right back up. On the pigskin field, you notice a zombie start to creep through the ground near Lobert. And welcome back to the dungeon story. Once again, we have our players here and we have a couple of new guests. But before we get started, we just want to let you guys know we are brand ambassadors for Dice Legion. Hop onto their website, we'll put the link down below. Quality and durability is the heart of their products. Check out their carved dice sets like the one you see right now. And if you enter in the Dungeon Story 10, our promo code, you'll get 10% off on your purchase. Now, let's get back to our story. Okay, we go to the top of the order. Rethz, what are you doing?
I will roll over towards the zombie next to Lobert and shove my rapier through his temple once more.
You are going to incur 2 attacks of opportunity if you do that.
Bring it.
All right, you move over to where Lobert is. Let's see if the zombies have opportunity to hurt you as you run away in their eyes. The first one will miss. And the second one really misses. Really hard. Kind of slaps himself in the face. You make your way over to Lobert and he's like, oh, I don't know who you are. Oh, hold on a second. Aren't you Rethz? Go ahead.
How the hell does he know my name?
I saw you at the tavern 3 months ago. You signed my wife's boob.
This makes a lot of sense. Yeah,
Pretty good memory.
that's probably why I don't remember him, because he found me at the tavern. Okay, all right. I will try and remember your mother's name at some point. Okay, so I'm gonna stab with the rapier right now.
Go right ahead.
7.
7 does not hit. Lobert kind of looks at you and kind of looks at everybody else like, is there anybody else who can help me? Next, Fidessa.
I see that poor Lobert is feeling very poorly, and I yell, amelioration, which is our word of the day, and it's my healing word. And he will be feeling better to the degree of 9 points.
Hey,
9
oh,
points.
Better
9 points
than I
back.
do at this point.
Oh,
He is ameliorated.
you see him like kind of move the shoulder, but there's still like teeth clamped onto that shoulder.
But he'll make it through to the next round.
Oh, that's thanks a lot. That feels good. Bolton, you are up, sir.
I'm actually going to move here, and then I'm going to stab this guy. So I'm going to try to attack the one who is in front of
Dennis. Okay,
yes.
go ahead.
All right. That is a 19 on the die.
Absolutely a 19 hits.
8.
8 points of damage. It drops to the ground and it gets back up onto its knees. It is now Dennis's turn.
Sorry, before we do that, could I channel divinity, divine sense,
Is that a
bonus action?
Absolutely. So you get your divine feelers out there into the universe and you feel an immense evil coming from the pigskin field just to the south of you. And for some reason, right across from you.
You mean right there?
It's definitely
Like the horns weren't an indication enough?
it could be the zombie, it could be her, could be Dennis.
Okay, but a strong sense from the field itself. And I
immense,
can't tell
yeah.
exactly what it is. Is it a fiend? Is it
No.
just a general sense of malaise?
It's giving you a headache.
Maybe that was a mistake.
And now we will move on to Dennis.
Dennis is actually going to walk away from the zombie that's in front of him, right towards the field there.
The zombie tries to
Yep.
swipe at you and it misses.
Well, it's because I'm so short.
It's
it's
really
not fair.
they're stiff. You know, they really just used to like clawing this way, not clawing this way.
So what we're going to do is the zombie that is currently biting Lobert, we are going to make an attack against him. That's a 16 on the die, so my sickle's going to come slicing towards its head. Oh, for 8 points of damage.
You clock him real good. You almost think that your sickle gets stuck in its hip, but you pull it out. Still standing though.
Still standing. Well, what I'll do then is, as a bonus action, I am going to use a key point and flurry of blows.
Blow away.
17 on the die for the first hit. For another 6 sickling damage.
Still standing.
Still standing.
Yep.
Oh boy.
You're slowly hacking down his legs.
And then it's going to be a 14 to hit.
That will hit.
The second one. But we're actually going to grapple with this one.
All right.
So we have opposed athletic checks now. And I have a 27.
Yep, I do not. The zombie is grappled, so you're just grabbing this earth-filled, fetid-smelling corpse like you're hugging a bear. All right, Knox.
Okay, so I'm gonna sneak attack. 18.
Natural
That's
20. Wow.
Oh, here, we're gonna give you all the dice. So you get to double that, and then you get that one.
Nice.
Get him.
12.
12 points of damage drops him,
Yay!
and he stays down.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's
It was,
That's what I meant to do last round.
it was a mighty blow as you zigzag your weapon right through this thing, drop to the ground, and he falls down shortly after. It is now their turn.
2d4 acid damage at the start of their turn. Or well, at least with the guy who's left up
Yeah.
here, who was in the row. So he's gonna take 6 points of acid damage.
6 points of acid damage. He drops. But you notice he gets back up onto one knee. You see this zombie kind of shuffle forward and try to claw at you, Knox, and misses. Down below, you guys notice, but yet another zombie pop out of the ground. We have a zombie on Lobert, Dennis, and Rethz. This zombie is already attached to Lobert, so he's going to bite into Lobert
No, he's currently grappled with me.
at disadvantage. And he misses. He's still trying to eat Lobert.
Rude.
The zombie on the other side of you is going to attack you. Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah, 15.
Okay. It does 2 points of damage as it bites onto your earlobe and just kind of nibbles and then just tears.
Rude.
Goes like, ah. And now we go back to, once again, the top of the order, Rethz.
I think that I should cast invisibility on Lobert. Can't remember him, but he remembers me. I think that's enough to save his life.
You cast invisibility on Lobert, and Lobert just disappears.
Lobert, no!
I'm right here.
He'll be back in an hour.
What's going on? Okay, are you doing anything else?
Okay, I'll move on to their flank.
You move down 10 feet,
Mm-hmm.
right over beside the zombies. Fidessa.
I just go walking across these puddles of the liquefied zombies, and I whack this one with a stick. What? So that is 18 to hit.
That will hit.
2 plus 1, 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
3 points of bludgeoning damage as you see your
And
staff
right in the
just kind
head, just
it really just sinks down, kind of like creates a little U in the skull because it's all mushy, right?
Yeah.
This one must have been in the ground a lot longer. But yep, it creates a little dent in the head. We move on to Bolton.
Bolton is going to move to here.
The zombie will take an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, little bugger. Forgot about him.
And I guess he misses. Lazily tries to grab. He's like, I'm really getting tired.
I wasn't that concerned.
You know, I thought food would be a lot easier to eat.
Another thing, little known fact about zombies. They're alkaline.
It's alkaline.
Now we gotta fact check this stuff.
All right, no worries. I'll just go for the one. 12 on the die.
12 on the die. That will hit.
6.
6 points of damage. So you knock him down to the ground, and you see him get back up on its knee.
Aren't we curious about why these things are getting back up and you sense all that evil? Shouldn't we maybe see what's doing that?
Well, it's the field. The evil
The
field.
evil field.
The evil field. Pigskin. This pigskin. There's some evil involved in this game. I'm certain of it. I'm not so certain about this girl with the horns either.
Dennis, it is now your turn.
So I'm using one hand to hold, my other hand I can sickle. So that's 19. So it's going to be 6 points of damage with my sickle.
He is expired, or so you think. He is not expired.
Bonus action, swing my sickle at his face again.
Okay,
Yay, 5 damage.
that drops something.
Does it?
It does not.
Oh no.
It's like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps going on and on and on. And I'm sure that's not even the Energizer Bunny's slogan, but nonetheless, you keep killing it, keeps coming back.
Did you just mix Duracell and Energizer together?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Honestly, I buy my batteries at the dollar store. I get all my needs at the dollar store.
And the rest of your needs are taken care of by dice
Yeah, I was going to say, except your dice.
Except my dice. So that was Dennis. Knox.
All right, I'm gonna sneak attack. Ooh. So 17
That'll hit.
and 13.
Okay.
And again.
It goes down again. Yeah. Yeah, you just see this zombie just go limp and drop to the ground.
Yeah.
They know how to kill zombies.
I'm hitting things.
All right. So that was Knox. It is now their turn. And Rethz,
Yes.
as you whip around, you know it's right behind you. A zombie will pop out of the ground. You may take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, good. 16?
16 will hit. Roll that damage.
12.
12 points of damage.
In the temple again.
You're very obsessed with these temples.
It worked the first time.
You just see it just like literally right through the ear holes.
Did I miss?
No, you hit him.
Did I miss his temples though?
You missed his temple. Are you disappointed?
A little, yeah.
You should write a song about it.
I should.
Do I
Wait,
get
let me
one
get
too?
my loot
Did
out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. You got
Oh,
your
this-
range?
This guy's not having a great day, is he?
That's a hit. And this one I'll Divine Smite on account of he's fresh out of the ground.
I don't know about fresh.
Ish. 4 and an additional 8 is 12.
Oh. You see it kind of slump in its hole
Divinely.
and does not move at all. It
Did you
is-
just kill the unkillable? It
I
sounds
did,
like-
divinely.
And now we move on to the carnage. We have a zombie that just keeps on going. He's gonna try and take a bite out of you, and will miss. There's another zombie on the other side of you,
Yep.
which will also take a bite out of you, and will hit with a 19, I assume.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, doing 2 points of damage. Rethz, you have a zombie beside you, and he will try to take a swing at you with his forearm. And does a 21 hit you?
I would think so.
Doing 6 points of damage.
Thank you very much.
It is now the top of the order, and Rethz, you may take your revenge.
Well, I'm pretty annoyed right now. I'm still concerned there's someone in the field controlling these things. But I'm too blinded by rage, so I'm just gonna, guess what? Pull out my rapier. And this time I'm gonna stab him through the front of his neck. That is a 20.
All right, go ahead. That's a hit.
12.
You stick this rapier right to his throat, and for some reason you decide to go and just take out half his throat. But he is still operational and still standing.
If I keep slowly cutting parts of him out, he
I mean,
should we
eventually.
chop his legs off or something? Like, what can we do here?
He'll still
It's a flesh wound.
Is that the end of your turn?
No, I should probably give myself a little bit of HP. So I'm just playing a song to myself and making myself feel a lot better.
Well, that will take you back to full health. With that being said, we move on to Fidessa.
I am going to shout a word of radiance at one of these zombies and try again.
Oh, here we go.
What's the word you're yelling at them?
Thunderstruck! 2 words technically.
Can I somehow help you with that? Because I got loads of thunder spells for some reason.
We'll see if this worked out. So he has to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
And which one is that?
The fellow who had been chomping on Lobert. This guy here.
Oh, the one that
Fellow
was grappled.
didn't do this time.
The one that was grappled. Okay.
Yeah.
The gentleman
Wait,
fellow.
what?
The
It is
gentleman
grappled.
fellow personage.
Well,
Nice to meet you.
he keeps slumping in and out of grappling.
He has a mustache that curls. Because he's awesome.
What's the DC?
Slime. 12. Constitution 12.
It is a 17 on the die.
Dang. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. And
Again?
he's not aware anything is happening
These
at
stupid
all.
cleric spells, they're useless!
Go for the acid.
Are you doing anything else?
I don't believe I can now that I've cast a spell as my main action, so I will pout.
Okay. Bolton, what shall you do?
This guy's pissing me off.
And me.
Me.
So I'm gonna leave him to those guys, and I'm. No, I'll strike him one last time. 9 total.
That's a hit.
That's 11 points.
That's the one that's being grappled right now.
Yes, sir.
Once again, he is not a part of the living. Well, he wasn't part of the living in the first place, I guess, but he's undead and stays undead.
Hey.
Undead, dead. He's dead.
What?
He is no more.
Fucking done.
How did you do it?
Stabbed it.
Teach me.
Going. Can I sense any more localization in this field?
You don't feel anything specific. You just know that there is a great evil going on. It's mind numbing.
And it's the whole field?
It's yes.
Okay. I will then move to here.
So you hear a voice from nowhere. It used to be a cemetery. I don't know why we built the field on a cemetery. You don't see him, but he's shrugging his shoulders.
Just bad urban planning is what that is.
Hey, well, yeah, I work for the city. It definitely is bad urban planning.
Hey, look, that department's been working real hard and just they're overworked and there's not enough resources to just cover everything that they need. But yes, this was bad.
It's all about upper management. It's all about upper management. That's
I
what you hear.
agree. Municipal responsibility, guys.
You know
Vote
how
for
much,
your local councilors.
You can't see Lobert, but he's got a little picket sign now.
you know how much holy water sprayers cost?
It wasn't in the budget this year.
All right, Dennis, it is now your turn.
I have 2 questions.
Yes.
One, has Lobert fucked off yet? Like, has he like gone away from being in the
When
middle of
he was
combat?
yelling and screaming about upper management, you could swear he's standing right beside you still.
Can I just, as a free action, just kind of kick it towards that square? Be like, get out of here! Go move, run away!
You hear Lobert going, "Yeah, you tell that zombie to get away."
God damn it, Lobert!
It's annoying. I should have killed him instead of
Second
saying-
question.
Yes.
Since I am down here so often because of my goddamn father,
Yes.
can I do a perception check on the field area to see if I can see if there's anything different that might be causing the zombies to spawn?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
18 total.
You notice on the far field a set of tools surrounding a box. And out of this box is a large green wire flapping around.
Oh, you stupid magic. Fix the wires! That's what's causing it, I think. That being said, I'm actually going to shift myself to the other side of this other zombie, and we're going to start making attacks on him.
Do it!
That's a 15, so
That will
that
hit
should
for sure.
hit. So this is with the sickle. 8 points of damage.
Drops that guy down to the ground.
Does it?
And he doesn't seem to get up. Now, folks, I don't want you to think I'm sexist. I just keep saying he, but honestly, it's a zombie. Realistic.
I
It's a
did
zombie.
it.
It's a male zombie.
It was an all-male cemetery.
Any distinguishing features have long since fallen off.
So yes, that zombie just drops and does not continue to try to be a nuisance.
I kick it.
As Dennis continues to stare at this zombie, do you do anything else?
Nah, we're good. We're done.
All right. Knox, what shall you do?
Alright, I'm gonna move in between the two dead zombies because I'm supposed to be protecting Fidessa and Dennis.
Okay.
So I'm going to sneak attack. 22.
That will hit.
9.
9 points of damage. Yeah, you come flying in with your dagger and you smash it right into this zombie's face, but it is still functioning and still standing. You smashed him in the face with a dagger, he smashes you with a 2-finger poke and does 5 points of damage. Wow, those are powerful fingers. In fact, I'm pretty sure those fingers are still in your eye sockets. They just tore away from his fist. It is now top of the order. Rethz, what are you going to do?
Can I just ask, what intelligence score does a zombie have?
You would think that they don't have much of an intelligence.
May I have that in a numerical value, please?
You can have it in a song. No.
Well, that's really upsetting because I really wanted to cast this spell, but I guess it won't have an effect.
I'll tell you what, why don't you roll yourself a intelligence check?
6.
6? Yeah, you figure you can have a conversation with this thing.
Oh, well in that case, I'm gonna wave some tiny tarts and a feather in the air and inflict it with hideous laughter.
Inflict it with hideous laughter.
Oh, I love that spell.
You proceed to cast your spell in front of this zombie, expecting it to explode in bountiful laughter, and it just kind of looks at you.
We'll have a conversation. We're about as intelligent as each other, I thought.
You're pretty close.
Bolton chuckles.
Somehow it's now affecting
That's pretty
you
funny.
instead.
That's pretty funny. I like what you did there. It's funny.
Oh well.
It does not work, and now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
I'm just gonna sort of put my hand in my pocket and look at the ashes and remember when I used to actually be able to kill things and do things.
We move on to Fidessa.
So have I clocked that there is an arcane pipe sort of spewing wires and stuff into the air?
Dennis did kind of yell out,
Yeah.
"The pipey thing with the lights and the magic!"
With my knowledge of sort of how the city works and how the archives worked and information about how these places used to be laid out, would I know where like a shut-off for that would be?
You can hear Lobert saying, "Just pull the switch!"
So I would like to run up to it and pull the switch.
So you move and dash, and that'll be your turn getting to this power box surrounded by tools. Next turn, you'll be able to pull the switch. Next is Bolton. Bolton, what are you doing there?
Smash.
Smash, smash. Say smash.
8 points.
You smash into it with your smashity smash weapon, and it is still standing in front of you. We now move over to Dennis.
Okay, we're just gonna kind of swing around here. And we're just gonna keep sickling. It's a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
7 points of damage.
It drops.
Does it?
No, it does not.
I sickle it again as a
See,
bonus action.
This zombie reminds you of like Hulk Hogan's, like he drops to the ground, it's like doing a shake, comes back up.
His face starts shaking.
Sounds like my dad after drinking.
One.
Oh, that's a 12 to hit
That will hit.
for 8 points of damage.
It drops,
Does it?
and he shakes and gets back up. It goes up.
Ugh.
What a strange thing for a zombie to do.
Especially when its fingers are gone because they're in someone's eye sockets.
Yeah.
Knox, it is your turn.
Alright, I sneak attack. 18.
Okay, that'll hit.
For 7.
7 points of damage. Once again, it drops, and it stays down
Yay!
for the count.
Nice.
And as far as you can see, there are no more zombies coming out of the ground.
I'm gonna head down next to Fidessa anyways,
Okay?
just in case.
Dennis, you feel a tug on your shoulders like, Oh man, really thankful that you guys can help me out. Like, they sent me down here to work on this thing because the lights weren't working on the field. And the next thing you know, the wire just broke, and then the ground was shaking, and a big wave of green just came across the field. Oh God, I'm just sweating buckets. You don't see his hand because it's still invisible, but you can feel something going into your pockets.
Stop that. There's nothing in there anyway.
Fidessa, you get to the box, and then I assume you're gonna pull on a switch.
Yeah, cut the arcane power.
You pull on the switch, and you notice that the wire slowly dies down, and the green glow surrounding it disappears as it lies on the pigskin field. Bolton, that immense feeling of evil emanating from the field dissipates.
Whew. That's a relief. That was starting to bother my head.
You just see Lobert kind of reappear. Man, I'm really glad you guys could save us. And all of a sudden, people who were just too scared to run away start getting up and walk over to you guys. They're patting you and like, oh my God, this is awesome. You guys are the best. Like people from the tower yell, free round for this group here. And special appearance by Rethz, the Bard.
Right, sounds like I'm gonna play my lute.
I clean the slime off my halberd.
Where is he? We should probably go check on your father.
Yeah, we should head back to the bar. As much as that makes me sound like my father, we need to go to the bar.
You saunter back to the bar, Dennis, and as soon as you walk in, your dad was just peering out the window in disbelief at what you and your friends have done. And the most amazing thing happens to you. He grabs you and gives you a hug.
Ugh.
You can almost hear tears in his voice as he says to you, I've never seen anyone in our family be so brave. Just
This zombie shit's annoying me. I'm just gonna go to the bar
I don't
and have
know
a
what's
drink.
going on, but my father's kind of got me in a hold, and based on experience, I now need to try to grapple him and flip him.
go ahead, let's do this.
This lovely father
beat
son
a
moment is
23.
like, violence!
I have a 27.
Oh,
Just buy him a drink.
you
right?
break out of it, and do you engage a grapple of your own on him?
Oh yeah, well we're just gonna flip him over my head.
You flip him over your head, and
Right down to the ground.
and you've still got him in a little bit of a chokehold as you're doing so, and your father is his chest is heaving, he's kind of crying, he's like, son, I did a bad thing.
One?
No, this is really bad. I sent you to deliver the mask because I knew you'd lose it. But I told them not to hurt you. I told them not to hurt you.
Yeah.
I had some debts to pay. They wanted the mask and they said they'd wipe out all my gambling debts. But I heard you got hurt and I saw you go out there in the zombie area and they're attacking you. And it was just, and he just loses the words.
I'm getting sick of this. Can I just charm the guy to tell me everything instead of spitting it out in the kitchen box?
Sure, you want to cast charm on him?
Sure. I've charmed his mum, I may as well charm his dad as well, right?
Okay. What is the DC of your spell?
13.
13. Roll a 4. What did you want to know from him? It's like, he's all chummy with you. It's like, oh, Rethz. Oh, me and the old woman saw you maybe 2 years ago. They go slope. We had sex in the bathroom.
She made me roleplay as you.
I'm actually going to use this charmed father to not only find out what's going on and how he's put him in danger, but I'm also going to make sure that by no possible stretch of bad luck he can remember this face or who I am, so that next time I come to town I can sleep with his wife like it's the first time all over again.
So you've got him charmed. He's very chummy with you.
I'm going to drink his beer as well.
And you're asking him questions about, his previous conversation with Dennis. And as you're doing this, people are like kind of tapping on his shoulders, like, "Are you Rethz?" Dennis's father's like, "Oh yeah, this organization. I was gambling. They're called the Night Fist, and I lost a lot of money. So they had me lose some matches in the TWA, but it still wasn't enough to cover my debts because I was still gambling. And those pigskin games, you would almost think like the information I get was like solid steel, but it wasn't, brother. Like honestly, I was trying to make good by my family. But they said, there was a really good way for me to wipe out all my debts, brother. And that is for me to just deliver this mask. I knew that they had the mask at the TWA, and I figured no one was using it, so I just grabbed it. I told them I'd have it delivered, and then I sent Dennis instead, and he wasn't supposed to get hurt.
Thank you. Give your son a big wet kiss.
You can see your dad just come up to you, just licks his lips, his mustache is kind of getting into his mouth, and just walks over to you. You see his tongue protrude first. He's like,
Not as far as I meant for that to go.
you gonna slap him?
Uh-huh.
Miss.
It's a 20 on the die.
Oh!
Good.
You slap him so hard that it just knocks him out of whatever influence Rethz had on him. What the heck? What was that for?
You don't want to know. Anyway, we need to go home.
Now he knows I charmed him, right? I should probably run.
Oh, alright, but they're giving out free drinks and you guys are supposed to get them.
I'm not going anywhere.
God damn it.
And with that being said, I think we will end our session right here. Thank you for joining the Dungeon Story, and we will see you guys next time. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.